I'm finally gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am finally gonna do it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I am gonna finally watch A SERVERBLIGHT Story. And there are a few videos made by 2D Germans about the A SERVERBLIGHT Story. First one being Puppet, A SERVERBLIGHT Story. Second one being Proxy, A SERVERBLIGHT Story. Third one being Consumption, A SERVERBLIGHT Story. Fourth one is Walking Corpses, A SERVERBLIGHT Story. Fifth one, and the latest one, and the one that was released 3 days ago around the time I'm recording this, hosts A SERVERBLIGHT Story! Oh, man. And I know some of y'all were like, TJ, why did you decide to react to this right now? Well, it should be obvious. The latest one was released 3 days ago. But I know some of y'all who demanded me to watch A SERVERBLIGHT Story. Y'all can celebrate now because your boy has finally done it. He's finally going to be reacting to those, all of them, in this one video. I know y'all have been begging me to watch this ever since I first watched SERVERBLIGHT like over a year ago. Shout out to 2 Idiot Germans for creating this. I'll leave their YouTube channel link down below in the description box below, so you better check them out. We better support their works right now. Just do it. Do it! Just do it. Do it. Alright, let's just do it. Alright, this is the first one, as far as I know, Puppet, A SERVERBLIGHT Story. Again, I do apologize that it took me this long to start reacting to A SERVERBLIGHT Story. I apologize. I just like watching all the action and all that. Not a documentary like this.
Asleep. It's dark. Quiet. I feel numb. I don't remember how I got here. I don't remember much. I was at home. Safe. What was I doing? There's a sound.
A sound?
Something shifts in the darkness surrounding me.
Darkness?
I call out. The voice I hear doesn't belong to me. No one responds. The feeling gradually returns to my limbs. My body feels disoriented. I try to stand, but I'm stuck. Soft, immovable walls all around me. I call out again. How did I get here?
As a sniper!
I was at home, by myself. Another sound. The walls contort around me. Gravity inverts as I'm turned upside down. Something is pressing into my neck now. Feels like a hand. I try to move my arms. They aren't where they're supposed to be.
What?
My right hand is too far away. My left hand is on the wrong side of my body. What's happening? Another sound above me. A gurgling groan. Like a person in pain. There's something very familiar about the voice. Am I laying under a pile of bodies?
Maybe you're surrounded by different body parts.
My mouth won't make the right
and a hand that comes out of your mouth.
The hand pressing into my neck is starting to hurt. A sensation returns to my body.
Oh.
Or is it my body? My legs feel too long. My shoulders too broad. Where am I? Everything jolts again. I'm moving now as my entire prison slowly crawls forwards. Like a centipede lumbering on 100 legs. With every step, a sharp knee stabs into my abdomen, and I can feel cold breath on my left palm. Oh God.
Oh God.
I'm freezing. The biting cold startles my returning senses enough to make me shiver. Where am I? Is this a pile of bodies? Or a pile of corpses? Everything shudders. We hit the ground. I hear a dozen voices groan in pain.
Oh,
I'm one of them.
Victims.
Fingers dig into my neck. The world rearranges again. I'm lying on my side now. There's an opening in the wall in front of me. Light shines through.
You're puppet now.
What is this?
You're victim.
Through the tiny crack in the wall, I can see the distinct photocopied pictures of Team Fortress 2. I can see pastel blues and snow and stone. What's happening here?
Man, God, this is just a kind of a flashback image right here, because it's just this sniper right here is running away from the infected players, because you see SERVERBLIGHT's hands right here of all the infected players. Oh my God.
Another pained moan.
It was made after the very first episode of SERVERBLIGHT, not the empty server. This empty server was a prologue to it.
I can see my surroundings now. All red cloth and taut skin. Arms and legs and torsos and faces. All bent and stretched and squirming. Growing fingers pierce the flesh on my neck. We're moving now, scuttling towards the tunnel in the center of the map. Something pulls us along, knitting together a dozen digital bodies to build itself up. I can feel its writhing influence all around my body. Pulling my limbs apart, distorting my form. My arms are too long.
Disgusting.
My legs have too many joints.
Joints.
I'm being rebuilt according to some otherworldly blueprint. Our mass forces itself into the tunnel. I can make out someone standing at the other end. Another player. I remember. A spy. Helpless. Staring back at our mass. Something smiles behind my head, and all of our constituent parts start to scream for help. We barrel down the tunnel as I feel its fingers enter my body. They split, and 1,000 parasitic tendrils wrap around my mind. It wants me to go along with it, to move and scream like the others. I resist. Its smile widens behind my head. It savors my resistance. Then I feel 1,000,000 burning pixels sear my flesh, and I scream for it.
Oh my lord. That's a victim of the Server Blight right there, dude. That's a victim of the Server Blight, dude. So this was actually made right after the very first episode, like I said. So this is Snowy Coast, yeah, the official sighting. Well, it's Aaron, aka username Dixalot. Very first encounter of the Server Blight, where his friend, the medic Hector, I believe so, Hector on, yeah, revealed to be infected because he got caught during that episode, and we didn't know it until the very end of that video. I remember that. So this is just a documentary for the encounter there in Snowy Coast from another player's point of view, because yeah, oh my, Server Blight victim just got snapped up and he's dead. Look at him, sir. Look at the poor player just surrounded by Server Blights, and look, I believe that's Hector right there. But oh my god, that is horrible. Since we're gonna be watching a lot of videos, the other videos are a lot longer, so I'm just gonna move on. I got nothing too much to say about this, but then this terrifying, just what the Server Blight does to its victims, what it does to the puppet of the victim, and yeah, use that as a puppet and whatnot. Ventriloquism, yeah. But, yo, that was disturbing. Very disturbing. I'm telling you, Server Blight is a disturbing creature. Very, very, very creepy and disturbing. And what it does to its victims is absolutely horrible. But we're gonna move on right now so that I don't have to keep on yapping and make this video a lot longer. Let's just go. Here's the next video, ladies and gentlemen. It's called PROXY, A SERVERBLIGHT Story. Let's do it.
This one's 12 minutes long. This. I've never really done anything like this.
Another victim.
But I just need this off my chest. At the very least, I'll be able to refer back to this post if things get even worse. I've been rooming with a good friend of mine for over a year now. I met Mark online. We were playing Team Fortress 2. It's an old class shooter with a pretty big fan base. This game had a very communal feeling. Made you feel like you were really a part of something, you know?
True.
I heard it kind of went downhill in the last couple of years, but I haven't played it in a while.
Dude, Team Fortress 2 community, a pretty good community. Although, yeah, it still has its flaws and its cons, pros, cons.
I heard it kind of went downhill in the last couple of years, but I haven't played it in a while.
Michael's the bots, dude, back in 2020.
Mark and I pretty much became best friends on there. We both have the same shitty sense of humor, we like the same YouTubers, and we both hated pyro players. Plus,
true, yeah, true, pyro players. You're getting called out. Nobody likes you, pyro mains. Nobody ever likes you. Whenever I see somebody type in chat that they're a pyro main, I just puke my guts out, and I just laugh until I get so exhausted. I sweat all around, and to the point where I just become dehydrated because of all the laughter and all the guts that came out of my mouth. Like, that's how bad pyro players are, dude. They make you laugh so hard that you start sweating with exhaustion, and you puke out all your guts.
Plus, I'm pretty sure neither of us had many friends in real life. He was basically my best and only friend for a couple years.
That sucks.
We both grew up and met new people.
Same, by the way.
We always stayed in contact via Steam. So
just
when we
Steam?
both realized
No Discord
we
or anything?
Studying in the same area, we decided to room together. And that's where I've been living since like 2023.
Ooh, roomies.
I promise it's still relevant to what's been
Besties.
happening.
Ooh.
So a few weeks ago, I came home to the apartment after a pretty late shift at my job.
Uh-oh, he's gonna find his
Between
friend
all the
infected.
fees and my half of the rent, I kind of need to
By
take
playing
what I
Team
could
Fortress
get.
2, counter server blight.
It was a shitty, rainy night, and I just wanted some peace and quiet. I found Mark in his room playing TF2. I hadn't touched a game in forever, but it was still his favorite game to play. And I had no idea how he found the time.
He's gotta find his friend infected, dude.
I gave him a half-assed, "How was your day?" and hunkered down on my own PC so I could get one of my assignments done before hitting the hay. Now, about 5 minutes later, I suddenly got a notification on my screen.
Hey. Hey.
Mark was messaging me on Steam.
This game sucks ass.
Now, frankly, I was bored as shit and about ready to throw being productive out the window.
But that's your favorite game. Well, how does it suck? Is he getting killed repeatedly by professional sniper players? Or maybe A-bots?
Now, frankly, I was bored as shit and about ready to throw being productive out the window entirely, so I shot him a text back. I know, that's why you play it. We may be roommates, but I like to think sending Steam DMs to your friend who's 2 rooms over is normal for our generation.
Can't play this alone.
Because you're all too lazy to get up.
Now,
and talk to each other in
down
person.
for a game anytime, I was going to be busy the next morning, and we'd be spending hours in game at least. I lacked the willpower to quit playing, and Mark sure as well wasn't going to stop me. I couldn't get carried away. Can't. Got to study.
Coward.
I thought about going on Do Not Disturb, but decided against it. You can guess how that went.
Teammates are boring as fuck.
Keeps getting pinged by him.
Just join
on
another
Steam.
game.
But I like this map.
We'll join another server to use the same map. Different server to server.
Suffice to say, I got carried away.
Just let me in this round first.
Go get him, Tiger. I
Go
tapped
get
back into
him.
my assignment,
Kill
tried
him.
to ignore Mark if I had to. We've had this exact same situation enough times already.
WTF?
I ignored him.
What?
This game is so dead, man.
I ignored him.
There's a bunch of guys in Red's face.
I'm so
I
surprised that
ignored
Team
him.
Fortress 2 is not
Can't
dead to
even
this day,
fight
dude.
me.
I
I'm
ignored him.
surprised.
I killed them, lol.
I was
Community
going to
loves this
keep
game so
ignoring
much.
the DMs, but I caved when I saw him send me a screenshot as well. I showed a taunting Mark standing on a pile of exploded enemies.
Oh my
He
god.
was playing his main, Soldier, who was making an L on his
This guy
forehead.
knows ball. If you
I
main
was
soldier,
staring
you're
at the image
cool.
for a long time before I noticed it. Who's that scout?
What?
I see a scout.
In the background. It took him a while to respond. I was about to get back to my assignment when I saw him typing.
Oh yeah, lol. Oh, he's just staring at me. Wait.
It took him a bit to respond again. I didn't think about tapping out this time.
He ran away when I walked up to him.
You gotta kill him, man.
He's in a server blight. That scout's a server blight infected player, dude. Oh god, GG. GG, Mark.
I
GG.
figured I could finally get my work done and go to sleep. I didn't think there was anything wrong. Who would? All of that was perfectly normal for TF2 as far as I remembered. I decided I'd join Mark on the game when we were both free for the next weekend. I'll be on in a minute.
He's gonna join the game.
You promise?
I let him wait while I honed to finally finish my assignment. I was almost done for the night when I saw his username pop up again.
I killed the scout.
I barely registered
Nice.
his constant updates as I typed.
No
Congratulations.
one's responding to my messages anymore.
I ignored him again.
I can't look away from my screen.
Uh-oh, he's
I
in
ignored
the
him.
he's in the
They're
server,
all
dude.
staring at me.
He's in the oh
Only after
god.
the
They're all staring at him. Oh my god, GG
I
Mark.
typed it up
You're
while I
dead.
tab back into my Steam client again.
No.
I had to process what he was saying as I reread the message a couple times. I had no clue what he was trying to tell me. Mark had never acted this way before.
Strange.
You okay, man? I waited a solid minute or two, but no more messages came in.
He got caught.
It was tripping me up so bad I needed a moment.
He's gonna go into Marx's room. He's gonna find him literally dead on his chair because he got taken by the server blights. Oh, that's tough. That's hard. Your roommate is affected by the blight. I called it from the very beginning. I believe so. I said that this guy is gonna find his friend all infected because he mentioned that they bunked together. They share rooms. They share the same apartment. He's gonna go to this room. He's gonna find Mark literally passed out dead on his chair. Watch.
Just
Listen.
remembered that we were literally in the same apartment. Just 2 rooms apart. I was a little nervous to go over and check on him.
GG, dude.
I think I expected him to be joking and to laugh at me when I actually bothered to come over. But the way he was talking had genuinely unnerved me.
So you gonna do it? You
The rain was coming down pretty hard when I crossed our living room to knock on his door. Roommate etiquette, of course.
Oh my.
You all good in there?
Oh god.
I gave him a moment, but there wasn't any response. I wasn't going to intrude on him like that. Maybe he was focused on the game with headphones on. I was this close to leaving him be when, just to make sure, I put my ear onto the wooden door and held my breath, listening for movement.
You hear
Mark
nothing?
wasn't moving.
You don't hear the mouse
gasping and choking, weakly, quietly struggling for air. I didn't know what was going on, or whether or not to call an ambulance as soon as possible. Instead, I tried the door handle.
Buddy, if he's choking and he's making gurgling noises, just immediately call 911, call an ambulance right now, dude.
It was unlocked. I barged in immediately. Mark was at his desk, sitting straight with his hands on his keyboard and mouse. All the while, his body was spasming violently. It's what I would imagine a death on the electric chair would look like. I still feel nauseous thinking back on it, because he wasn't screaming. He was just gagging quietly while his body convulsed. I ran up to him. For whatever reason, I held his shoulders, trying to steady him. I had no clue what was happening, or what I was supposed to do to help him. Looking down, I saw everything from his shirt to his keyboard was speckled with blood.
Oh my God!
Himself, but no, it was choking him. He was choking on his own blood.
Oh my God!
It kept coming as he writhed in what I presumed to be immense pain. I think he was crying. I was panicking, yelling at him to talk to me. He wouldn't budge when I tried to move him. When I lifted his head to look at me, it just fell back limply. The blood he was coughing up splattered across my face and made me take a step back.
Oh my!
I held back the urge to vomit when I looked back at Mark.
Oh God!
He was looking up at me. I could see his eyes now. They had clouded over, like awful cataracts, gushing tears while he tried to speak through all the blood. Seeing his hands still locked up, clutching at his computer, I went to grab his wrist, but they wouldn't move. They just wouldn't move. It was like Mark was trying to keep his hands in place, and I couldn't overpower him no matter how I tried. I could have sworn when I touched his hands, there was a voice whispering behind me. I looked back at him just as the man choke out a single.
That is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God.
Sentence.
Is this one of the Half-Life civilians, dude? What? And you use one of the Half-Life 2 civilians as the model for Mark.
Spewing more fresh blood across us both.
But this is still disturbing though. Look at all the blood, man, because of the server blight choking him. Look at his eyes. You don't see his pupils at all. He got infected by the blight and it turned into that, like we saw in a simulation, I believe so. That I think it's episode 2 of it, where we witness what happens to the person in real life. What happens when they get consumed by the blight? In real life, they turn into something like this. Ooh, I knew what's gonna happen, dude.
He gasped one more time.
That's what he's saying.
His body went limp.
He still talks.
His milky eyes staring into the empty space behind me. I immediately went to grab my phone, but something caught my eye. This whole time, I hadn't once looked at his computer screen. I was so distracted with helping Mark. I expected to see the game he'd been playing all night, or the Steam DMs he'd be sending.
Wait, there's eyeballs on his monitor, on Mark's monitors.
But instead, I saw a pale pair of eyes,
Right there.
maniacally wide open and pressed up against the screen, almost seeming to stare at Mark's unmoving body.
So that could be actually the server blight just watching Mark while his Team Fortress 2 character is running around in these servers, infecting more players with the blight.
My mind was playing catch up for a second or two. I didn't move, and I was holding my breath, trying to make sense of it. I only broke out of my trance when the eyes seemed to shift and look at me.
It literally
I
looked
sped
at.
out of the room and dialed 911. By the time I entered that room again, Mark's PC was dead. The ambulance came in pretty quickly. I couldn't help them much. I didn't know what happened to Mark. I didn't know about his medical history, and I was still frantically scrubbing his blood off my clothes. I got in contact with his parents and tried to calm down. I took the day off after that. I had to know what happened to him. Mark's parents were already at the hospital. They told me he dipped into a coma. Something about pre-existing conditions? I really don't remember. It didn't look like he'd be waking up anytime soon. I tried to tell him what I saw that night. I tried to explain what had happened, but what was I supposed to say? That his computer tried to kill him? It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, if you explain somebody that, they wouldn't believe you at all. A computer trying to kill you? What? Like, they just believe that you're crazy because you think that the computer will grow arms and legs and he'll just choke the life out of anybody who's using it. Mark, for example. And then just go back into its position when somebody else enters the room. Like, what? Maybe Mark saw something on his computer that he's not supposed to see, and then that's how he spazzed out. But no. All it is just a game of Team Fortress 2 and a creepypasta that has been running around in the video game.
So I left. I think they blamed me for what happened.
They blamed you?
Didn't they have a point? I could have acted faster. Called for help immediately instead of wasting time. I tried to put it behind me, really. My parents shouldered Mark's half of the rent so I could find a new place. I focused on college. I worked overtime. I tried to go back to normal. That's what you're supposed to do, right? I was the crazy one, right? I had a bad experience. I was seeing shit. I really tried to get back to normal. I am moving out this week. I found a cheaper, shittier place in another part of the city. I'm doing fine with college. I'm making enough money to cover the new rent. I was dealing with it well enough. I was never going to write about any of this. A couple of days ago, I had some free time. I was thinking about what happened with Mark, so I decided to play some TF2 again.
Oh god, he's gonna get infected himself.
For his sake.
For his sake?
The game looked different from what I remembered. It had been a while. I hopped into a match and just messed around for a bit.
GG,
the map was Nucleus, and honestly, I had a good time. I got to blow people up, get backstabbed, fall into the hole in the center of the map. It was like
classic Team Fortress 2.
Being back in the day. It felt natural to keep playing.
I used to be so addicted to Team Fortress 2, man.
Red soldier.
Like 10 years ago.
From around a corner. He had Mark's exact loadout, and he was standing perfectly still, staring.
Oh my god, he joined an ServerBlight infected server, and he sees Marx's character standing completely still. GG! And
he was standing perfectly still, staring at me.
GG, dude.
I checked the scoreboard and found Sigismund 0.
That's Mark's username. Oh my god.
The game had suddenly gone dead silent.
Oh my god.
It was like I was seeing a ghost.
Oh my god.
I knew Mark was unconscious in a hospital bed, so who was this? The player in front of me somehow reached out his hand, as if he wanted me to take it, and I swear, I saw him smile at me. A notification popped up in the corner of my screen.
That's Mark right there! The soldier!
Promise?
It was a Steam DM from Mark's account.
Oh god, it's the ServerBlight that is DMing you, man. He's gonna repeat their words on what Mark says prior to events like this.
You promise?
I tried to blink, but I couldn't close my eyes. Promise. I tried to pull my hands off my keyboard and mouse, but it felt like something was holding my wrists in place, forcing me to keep playing. My whole body felt paralyzed, locked into place. Instead of letting go, my in-game character walked back. I dropped into that hole in the center of the map. There was a painful crunch that I felt in the back of my neck as my character died.
He figured it out! How to escape!
I felt the grip of my body release for just a second, and I immediately left the server.
He escaped!
Closed the game, and shut down my computer.
He figured out how to escape!
About this. What the fuck am I supposed to say? Someone's impersonating my dead friend in a video game? It's not just that. Every time I open Steam, I get flooded with these messages. Things Mark said to me before, constantly on loop. I think it's trying to get me to play the game again. I've had dreams about him. I hear Mark shouting, screaming for help, but I can't get to him. As someone is laughing the whole time. Sometimes when I'm alone, I see it in the corner of my eye. But when I look, there's nothing there. This is why I'm posting this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't want any of this to happen, and no one is going to believe me. If you know anything about this, please reach out. I can hear someone whispering. The voice sounds like Mark.
Oh my god.
But the words don't belong to him.
The words do not belong to him at all. It belongs to a now infected victim of the blight. At least he figured out how to get on out of there without getting assimilated himself. So win-win for him. But GG to Mark. Rest in peace, Mark. Yeah, that's tough, man. Having a roommate and you two loved to play Team Fortress 2, either together or just play it for fun, and all of a sudden your friend Mark just hops into the server. He's not allowed to disconnect. He sees like a unusual player just doing these things that a average Team Fortress 2 player cannot do. And then once the thing gets closer to him, gets really close to the point where it just touches him, pats him like on top of the head, like, good boy. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh. And then now GG, Mark is taken by the server blight, assimilated. And then he just went inside his room and he found him literally gagging, choking up, coughing up blood with eyeballs rolled behind his head. And all he sees from Mark's computer screen is just eyeballs. That is absolutely so disturbing. That is absolutely so tragic too, because your roommate, your best friend is dead, dude. Yeah, I have nothing too much to say about this, but I do believe, like, oh my god, this was like the most creepiest one so far. And this is the second one too, and we have more after this. Very disturbing, man. I'm telling you, Server Blight is such a disturbing entity on what it does to players like what Mark did, like what Mark just went through. But yeah, we're just gonna move on to the next one right now, folks. It was pretty interesting. I should have watched this a long time ago. What did I wait for? Why did I wait? Huh? What did I wait? I don't know. Let's just move on. All right, here's Consumption, A Server Blight Story. Let's do it.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I'm sure you know this, but there's a moment from my childhood I always remembered really clearly.
The cross.
I was in Sunday school on a cloudy day.
School on Sundays?
Pastor, his name was Walker, maybe? He was talking about fate and how we were all parts of his plan. That we could see the hand of the Lord moving everything around us if we paid close enough attention. Silent
Amen.
commands we merely had to quiet our hearts to listen to. The simple logic that if the Lord is good, so must everything he commands be good. I remember raising my hand and asking, how can we know when the Lord is guiding us? Some of the kids behind me snickered, others pulled faces like the answer to my question was obvious. Father Walker paused to think about it and said, how has nothing to do with it. I never understood what he meant. Growing up, I always tried to live up to that idea. I lived my life looking for the Lord's hand in everything around me. It never quite made sense to me, so I kept looking. All I got was mixed signals and unintelligible signs. Surely his plan had to be more tangible than this. I had to be doing something wrong. Eventually, I started cutting everything out of my life that might be hindering my search. My friends were distracting me. My parents clearly were not devout enough. Even my doctors, who could lie to my face and tell me that faith alone could not heal my broken arm. I buried myself in my studies, seeking enlightenment in scripture. I knew his words could be found between the lines. It was painful, yes, but I knew I was being tested, and my devotion would see me through. No holy man ever took the easy way. We would always be persecuted, as it was foretold. The unbelievers flood us with doubt, and the only way to persevere our faith is separation. They're a scourge on his creation, the fools. At some point, I couldn't see a way out of it. I knew he was watching over me, and loved me, and saved me. But what could I look to? How could I feel his presence? My faith, at this point, was like a hunger that couldn't be stilled. There had to be more to this life. Right? I confess, I might have almost lost my faith then and there, drowned in an ocean of fools and apostates. With nowhere to go, I decided to sit back and let it wash over me in peace. I played this game again.
Team
a
Fortress.
worldly thing that nonetheless always brought me comfort.
Team Fortress 2.
I can't say I really enjoyed it. Even this place was filled with heathens and idiots. But I stayed.
True.
No more fight left in me. I first knew the heaven's eye was on me when the pain in my arms started to fade.
Medic
It
arm.
was a little thing. Subtle. But evident when you look for it. That was when a bullet pierced my flesh in the game. Spearing through the palm of my hand like the Lord's own stigmata. The pain was real. Tangible. Present. That's when the entire game held its breath. I walked out to the enemy territory. There was no one there.
Walk up to the
chat
enemy
had fallen
territory.
silent. The gunfire had faded. And I was all alone. I felt like someone was watching me.
I'll always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, GG to him. I got nothing to say about this other than he's on Mountain Lab playing as medic.
Many eyes watching my every step. I held my breath, anticipating what would happen next. In the distance of the map, just around the corner.
Oh god, there's a scout.
I saw one of them skulking around purposely. We locked eyes, its gaping stare meeting my paralyzed gaze.
Does he know about the
I took in a gasping breath, the scent of pine tickling my nose. It studied me like it had never seen a living person. Then it stumbled forwards and charged.
Oh my god.
I turned tail immediately, clueless to what was really happening. Charged. I turned tail immediately, clueless to what was really happening. I had to run, flee, make it back to reality. I retreated as far as I could, taking every turn as sharply as possible, while I heard the thing.
Make sure you don't accidentally run into one.
There was nowhere to go. When I turned around, my back against the wall, I had no choice but to watch as the thing scurried its way down the corridor.
That's what it's
staring
like.
at me, unblinking. I knew it was going to hurt me, or at least I expected as much. I mouthed the final prayers.
Oh my god.
Forced my jaw open and burned its digits down my throat. And the tips of its fingers touched the back of my mind. I felt communion. I could see inside it. Its vast, disjointed process. Its alien perspective on the world around it. Its endless hunger. When I could grasp what you might call its will. Its desire to grow and elevate us all to its divine form. I understood. It was an angel, sent to herald the end times and deliver us to his kingdom. And there were many.
Wait, this is the same guy that, hold on a minute. This is the same guy as the, as that one... I recognize the voice, by the way. So consumption came out after conviction. Is this the exact same medic? He's a red medic, right? He is a red medic.
I showed him the light. His soul has been saved.
It is the same medic, the same player, savior, the same voice as well. Oh my goodness gravy.
When I could grasp what you might call its will.
Dude, no wonder why it's speaking like that, saying, I saved him. He is now into the light. He is now one with the angels. It's the same guy that is narrating this, man. The same medic.
Its desire to grow and elevate us all to its divine form.
Divine.
I understood.
I did.
It was an angel. He was sent to herald the end times and deliver us to his
Same guy,
kingdom.
man. Same guy. Oh my god.
There were many, many more of them.
Why did I skip out and watch the SERVERBLIGHT Story? These documentaries.
Greater than ever. And when it gazed into me, it recoiled. More angels had gathered around us, all staring, studying. They stepped aside when I passed, letting me tread into the vast hall that would become their first true church. As I stepped up, I was cheered on by more of them, while scores of the unbelievers, people I recognized from before the transcendence, were made to pray and prostrate themselves before the Lord. Before me.
Oh my god.
I stopped in front of a massive
That's disturbing.
radiance.
Scary.
As it opened its maw to bid me enter. The gates to the Garden of Eden.
Gates to the Garden of Eden.
Teeth and skin. Gladly did I crawl inside. Like a sick babe, finally returning to the womb.
That is disgusting what you just said, like a sick babe. Finally returning to the womb.
I knew the angels recognized my purity, and I would give myself to them.
What a savior is he.
I knew I was born unclean, the product of a doomed creation. But the lapping tongues of the angels would wash me clean. There is no strength in living for yourself. And as I felt the angel chewing on my binary flesh,
that's disgusting.
My faith gorged itself on the presence of the pain. Like the Ouroboros eating itself, I knew that I was part of something greater. So as it breaks my spine and grinds what is left of my legs into worthless scraps, I accept my fate as the iterator of their heavenfall. To lead the faithful in his image and finally show the heathens their way. It will not be easy to satiate their hunger. Many will have to join us, but in his example, I can make this sacrifice.
Well, guess what?
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I once asked how it is that we may convert the unbeliever. How we may...
Guess what? You're failing so far.
I once asked how it is that we may convert the unbeliever, how we may bridge the gap between heaven and earth. But now I understand. How has nothing to do with it.
RP Savior, man. RP Savior got caught by the Server Blight, and now he is one of the elite members of it because of his divine talks, his will to believe the gods above. And the Server Blight found him useful, and now he is assimilated, and now he is useful to the Server Blight. RP Savior, man. Dude, that was, another creepy one, but not as far as disturbing and creepy as the last one, but yeah, still. At least we saw a documentary of Saviors and his narration of all this prior to the events of Conviction. All right, so we got about 2 more of these. This one is called Walking Corpses, A SERVERBLIGHT Story, so let's take a look at it. It contains flash and light, so viewer discretion is advised. Anybody with epilepsy, then there's a warning. There's a warning for this part, okay? Just a warning.
Hey, you.
Oh, what? Oh, hey, babe. Hey,
It's me. I know we haven't talked in a while. That's not your fault.
Oh, it sounds like a man talking. Okay, I'm so sorry. I apologize.
I haven't really been feeling myself. To be honest, I don't know if I really am. I have these dreams. It's like I'm walking around in someone else's life. When I'm dreaming, everything makes sense. I'm with my friends. I'm alone. I'm happy. I'm sad.
Happy, sad. That's what life is, man.
And then I wake up and I need to remind myself that I'm still me. Mm-hmm. And I'm still dead.
You're dead?
Do you remember
Are you assimilated,
the first time
dude?
we played that game together? All
Team Fortress.
running and shooting and killing and laughing and even miles
Who
and
wouldn't run and
miles
laugh
and miles apart. It
after
felt
killing
like we
and
couldn't be
exploding
closer.
something?
You said, go, go, go.
Go,
and
go,
I said,
go.
yes, sir. And we won. Every single time.
Nice.
I was so alone back then, but you made me feel like I belonged. Was that true? Was it real?
Those hands, man.
I always remembered that day. It was just a little thing, but it meant the world to me.
The camera's not
I wonder
glitching.
if you remember it too. Life has a way of taking the good things away from us, doesn't it? It's not justice, just punishment. I've learned that there's a difference. I remember that time we were about to win the game and then your internet died. We ended up losing. It wasn't fair, but it was pretty funny.
We were about to win, but my internet ran out, so it automatically disconnected me, and now my team lost because I am gone now. Actually happened before, when I was playing with my friends before.
I also remember the last time I visited my mom at her hospital bed. That wasn't funny.
That's not funny if if anybody's in the hospital bed, including your loved ones, your relatives, your mom especially.
Where are you? Do you remember the day it all went wrong? You never see these things coming, I guess. Even when they're right there in front of you. When everyone around us vanished one by one, when the screaming started, when we couldn't tell if we were awake or just dreaming. I wanted to hide. You wanted to run. I knew you did. I knew how afraid you were. You'd always run away when you got scared. That's alright. But we had nowhere to run and I didn't want you to get hurt. It was painful when you left me. I actually thought we would make it out. You know, that we'd escape together, that everything would go back to normal. I understand why you ran now, but at the time I felt the floor give out from under me. Then you died, and I let you go. You made it. You cut out, and I could too. We could have made it out of this shit together. So I ran, and I followed you, and I begged for death the moment I got the chance, and then I was dead. and I couldn't move. I couldn't run, I could only listen as the thing dragged itself across the map, wailing, screaming for help. It wasn't fair. But it came back for me. I wanted to scream too. To beg, to cry. This couldn't be real. Maybe I really was dreaming. Maybe I still am. It reached out and it
Nope, you're not.
took hold of where my mind used to be. That iron grip, like fingers tightening around my throat, like the way he used to hurt me. Or maybe that was someone else. Do you remember how it made us dance? How we always knew where to go?
Okay, now this voice is now just showing creepiness instead of panicking and scared expression of the voice tone. Honestly, so far, the narration really killed it in this video. Pretty nice.
Like dance. Maybe that was someone else. Do you remember how it made us dance? How we always knew where to go, what to do. Like hunger to go and eat and grow 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 and grow. And then you stop. Because you just can't take it anymore, and then it punishes you. Like burning and ripping and breaking and snapping and you weren't actually there, were you?
Calm the heck down!
Sorry, it gets so confusing to tell you apart. I remember when it first made me do it. And left me out there, just a corpse in the cold, waiting, anticipating. I could have refused. That's the worst part. I could have refused. I think I could have refused to do it. But I was so scared. I was so scared. So scared to be hurt again, and so I did it. I did it, and I ripped and broke and snapped, and it...
Calm down.
It in me, and I put it in him, and I knew he was scared too, because I was scared. Because I was banging my head against the wall, because I was laying out in the cold, because I had to watch myself betray my best friend, because... Sorry. It gets so confusing to tell me apart. Do you remember my second time, or my third, fourth, fifth? It kept making me hurt people. Or maybe that was someone else, it's hard to tell. You kind of stop caring at some point, you go numb. Does that sound bad? Should that scare me? Is it better to not feel anything? Who said that? Who are you? I don't remember. It keeps taking the good things away. In the quiet moments, when I try to remember myself, I'll stumble upon an empty space where something used to be. The shape of a memory. I don't know why it takes them. Maybe it eats them, maybe it processes them.
Yeah.
Just data to it.
Maybe.
Maybe it likes hurting us.
It does. That's what ServerBlight is torture.
It wants our empty shells until it strips our souls away and
Yeah.
then eats what's left. You're all I have left now. The last good thing. Maybe your memory doesn't even belong to me. It's so hard. It's so hard to tell. Who am I? Do you remember when you found me again? I didn't think you would. I hoped you wouldn't, but you did. It wanted me to hurt you. I remember it. It remembered you, and it wanted to eat you too. In a way, you...
Dude, his microphone is literally peaking. Do you hear the peak on the microphone of the narration?
And it wanted me to hurt you. I remember it. It remembered you, and it wanted to eat you too.
You hear
in
it
a
peaking?
way, you didn't deserve
Oh my
that.
goodness. His microphone
Did. I
peaking,
was
dude.
already dead, and you should have stopped looking. It wanted you so badly. We were so interesting to it. I had to do something, so I ran. Every step I took away from you hurt. I made sure of that. It's funny. Now you were the brave one and I was running. I wish I could have ran forever. You looked so scared when you saw me. And that scared me because I don't think I can stop myself any longer. It heard your shot echo across the map. It's made me hurt so many people. And I thought I didn't care anymore. But when I saw you, I remembered myself just for a second. And so I stopped myself just before I can get inside you too. I'm just shaking now, spasming with simulated pain. Pain that wants to spread. Pain that wants me to keep moving, but I can't. You're the last good thing, and you deserve better. I can barely tell what you're saying. It's screaming in my head now. Go, 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 but I won't. I know you still feel responsible. Like you let me down, but it wasn't your fault. And I forgive you. It just wasn't fair. I see you try to fight back to put an end to this, but you falter. There's this break, the moment where you remember this is real life, except it isn't real, and it isn't life. I am dead. We're all dead. You just haven't noticed yet. We're just walking corpses. But you're not dead. And I need you to start living again. I just hope I won't forget you in the end. So I try as hard as I can to remember. And I tell you the only 3 words you need to hear.
This was like after season 1, episode 1 came out. Because I remember that, dude. Oh my god. Dude, this one is actually a W. The narration, pretty nice. Pretty nice to the voice actor to kill that at the narration because, dude, the voice breaking, dude, and the scare, the emotions just come out of the voice, dude. Pretty nice. Pretty W to the voice actor who did a narration of this. Good lord, man. That's what makes these things so good. Again, dude, why did I wait to watch these, dude? Why did I wait? 2D Germans are pretty creative when it comes to something like this. Even when it comes to something like this, too, as well, that we're watching. Pretty good when it comes to Server Blights and how it would make sense, you know? How it makes sense. Yeah, Walking Corpses was released right after Server Blight Fear. So Walking Corpses was narrated by possibly Directions himself. Man, I should have watched these things right after these videos come out. Like when Server Blight Fear came out, man, I thought that was pretty good. Pretty emotional because Brett Dolphin encountered his old friend, Directions. So Directions pretty much narrated this, man, and yeah, makes you feel way more bad for him, to be honest. Dude, the Server Blight, oh man, Server Blight's a creepy creature with no remorse, no feelings at all for its victims, man, because golly, the victims are being tortured, they can't handle it anymore, they wish this would stop. What I just read right now is that when he said go, 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 Red Dolphin said go, go, go direction so that he could move forward, but Direction says go, go, go to Red Dolphin so that Red Dolphin could move onwards. And it's, dude, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. It hits. Just like we saw in Server Blight Fear, man. Man, you watch a Server Blight episode and it builds on to the next Server Blight Story episode, man. Why did I miss out, dude? Why did I miss out on these? Because it did the same thing, because 2D Germans did the same thing for Conviction, where they released Consumption right after Conviction came out. They released Proxy right after Awareness came out. They released Puppet right after the first episode of ServerBlight came out to explain what is happening and so that things would make even more sense, dude. Okay, we're on to the last episode of ServerBlight. This one's called A SERVERBLIGHT Story, but I can't stop thinking about it, man. Poor directions, dude. Make me feel bad. Not just him, but to all of the other blighted victims, because all the other blighted victims are suffering the same as what Directions is going through, man. Like, their blighted IRL stuff are actually dead, but we read about them actually going into a coma states, but no, they're actually dead, like dead. Like, once you join a ServerBlight infected server, you can't disconnect, you can't look away from your computer screen, so all you have to do to escape is pretty much get your player character to go out of bounds while you, like, commit suicide. They can fly off the map or jump off of the map, but once you get caught by the ServerBlight, then your IRL self, you're dead. Your player character assimilated with the blight so that the blight could extend and have more members, while the victims in real life are just dead. Like, dude, it's GG for you, man. And yeah, Directions, dude, makes me feel bad because he's just an unfortunate victim in my eyes, man. It just sucks. I'm now remembering this, but Directions, I read about this, but when Bread Dolphin escaped in the empty server by jumping off of the map, Directions was actually right behind him and he was thinking about doing the same thing too, but Dixalot was right there. And Dixalot headshotted Directions, which kills Directions, but made him respawn in the spawn room on his team. But unfortunately, the ServerBlight was already in the spawn room camping. So Directions got assimilated by the ServerBlight and he became, yeah. I'm still wondering, man, will Bread Dolphin eventually finds out that Aaron Dixalot got his friend killed, his best friend killed? Dude, this is what I'm trying to wait for when new episodes come out, is Bread Dolphin eventually finds out that Dixalot, Aaron, got his best friend, Directions, killed by the ServerBlights. I wonder if it'll be something like Bread Dolphin no longer wants to work with Dixalot eventually. It has to be like that, man. Bread Dolphin eventually finds out that Dixalot got his best friend killed by the ServerBlights, made him got assimilated by the blight, and then to the point where Bread Dolphin no longer works with Aaron. Like, they want to go to separate ways because Bread Dolphin is just so heartbroken. He'd be like so heartbroken. He'd be like, "What, Aaron? How could you?" And then, yeah, Bread Dolphin just leaves or whatever. Well, I'm gonna assume it's probably something like this, where eventually Bread Dolphin will figure out that Dixalot got his best friend killed, like in the middle of season 2 or whatever. And somewhere at the ending, like the final episode maybe, Bread Dolphin will probably come back to make a sacrifice. Possibly a sacrifice. I have no idea. Like a sacrifice just to save Aaron at the last moment, to put out the ServerBlight once and for all. It has to be something like that. That's my guess, is that like either maybe Aaron or Bread Dolphin will make a sacrifice. I have no clue. These are just theories, man. Again, dude, poor Directions, poor all of the ServerBlight affected players. Poor them. I mean, good lord, I feel for them, man. Like, it's so depressing, it's so scary what the ServerBlight can do is torture their victims so badly. Showing no remorse, it has no feelings, it just does not care. All it cares about is just taking over every single player that plays Team Fortress 2 and get rid of them, kill them in real life as well. Like, it doesn't, like, they have, like, ServerBlight has no heart, okay? Doesn't really care. Pure evil right there. Exactly pure evil, man. This is what I like about the ServerBlight servers, man, because of something like this. 2D Germans just, they nail it every single time they release an episode of ServerBlight. Here's the last episode, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all
a really weird bug.
have been enjoying this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Experiencing a really weird bug / issue on my TF2 server.
Bug?
Anyone ever seen something like this? Any help appreciated. I host a small TF2 community server. It's self-hosted out of an old PC. I set it up for me and my friends to play on about a year ago, but I kept it running after a group.
Definitely an old PC. Who still uses Dell to this day? Like these kind of computers, who still uses them to this day? Huh? What? I guess some people, because, you know, PCs are expensive. Very expensive. My PC is very expensive. Way more expensive than this piece of crap right here. But hey, if y'all still use this, then good on you. At least you have a computer.
but I kept it running after it grew its own little player base. It's not the most robust setup, barely runs 24 players. I haven't really had any issues with it aside from the occasional cheater or bot. Don't get much traffic, maybe 10 players on a good day. That's why it was so weird when I checked the server today and it was full. There's 24 players. The server had never been that busy.
What?
I thought someone might have joined with a big party or maybe brought some friends to play, something like that. But then I looked at the server console. It was fucked.
Huh?
Just a mess of errors and nonsense feedback.
Huh?
I did a status update and I got pings for all 24 players.
Oh. Your own server man got infected by the blight. All the infected blight players has joined your server, dude, so that they can infect whatever player was in your server prior to them joining.
I recognized some of them. I also clocked a crazy high memory usage. The server was really chugging and the hardware was running pretty hot. I have no idea what it was doing, but the server was using up a ton of processing power.
I wonder why this video is called Host, A Server Blight Story, because the server host, his own server is affected by the server blight.
TF2 lag machines, like a thing? Maybe it's just a hang-up and the server got caught in some feedback loop. The weirdest part was the logs, though. I pulled up last night's server logs to figure out what happened, but they just made the whole situation even more bizarre. I don't even know how to describe it. I'll attach some of them to this post so you can see for yourself.
Oh, man. Oh, boy, we're about to see some leaks.
11:57
leaks. Can't get doxed, man.
Player Jiggle killed player Big Ron. Memory load update 834.2 megabytes. Player Seraphim Dawn killed player Unplug.
That's a
Unplug
unique
to
way.
all.
Bro.
Player Revenant has joined the game 5 of 24. Seraphim Dawn to all.
Get good.
Get good, scrap.
Player Big Ron killed player Jiggle.
Fuck
Jiggle.
you.
Player Revenant joined Team Blue. Database error unknown input. Player Seraphim Dawn captured control point.
I guess a unique way to look at the logs.
All the weird stuff
Again?
starts around this time. 12:01 a.m.
12:01.
You getting off soon?
Player Seraphim Dawn killed player Jiggle.
Jiggle keeps getting killed.
Player Seraphim Dawn killed player Revenant. Traceback error irretrievable.
What does that mean?
One more win.
One
Player
more.
Jiggle killed player Seraphim Dawn.
These infected
For
players?
context, the
Probably.
server was running an unmodified version of CP_Powerhouse.
Unmodified version of Powerhouse.
12:14 a.m.
Unmodified version of Powerhouse.
Player Seraphim Dawn killed player Unplug. Player Big Ron killed player Jiggle.
Jiggle keeps dying,
Player
man.
Seraphim Dawn captured control point. Player Big Ron captured control point.
Okay. That's enough for me.
Player Big Ron killed entity dispenser B3 Jiggle.
RP, somebody's dispenser.
bro. One more game. Not today.
No. He can't leave. He tries to disconnect, but he cannot.
Stack overflow error unable to parse query unknown error unknown error.
Unknown error. Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Stack overflow error unable to
GG.
parse query unknown error unknown error.
Unknown error. Unknown error. It's Server Blight.
Unplug killed player Seraphim Dawn.
Server Blight, dude.
Get good. Itch.
It looks like they were having issues with the game here. I looked
Sounds
up the
like
error
it.
messages, but I have no idea what's causing it. 12:15 a.m.
Oh, God.
Memory load update 868.9 megabytes. Player Seraphim Dawn killed player Unplug.
Where's the Revenant guy? Respawning.
Player Jiggle killed player Big Ron.
Killed him.
Server Blight's in the server.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Data error unknown package. Unknown error. Player Seraphim Dawn killed player Jiggle.
This Jiggle got killed.
I've skimmed the logs for death messages. He would have been respawning for 15 minutes by now.
So he's now
16 a.m.
so he's not responding anymore? Huh?
Player unplugged. Captured control point.
No one's gonna win like this.
Player unplugged. Killed. Player Big Ron.
Good. I want to keep playing.
Player Seraphim Dawn. Killed. Player unplugged.
Game's boring if it doesn't end.
Yeah, end the game already.
Come on, bro.
So y'all can get out of there.
It's fun. Don't you want to keep playing?
This guy has an addiction to Team Fortress 2. God.
Has joined the game. 6 of 24. Player Firecat.
Oh,
962 has
here comes the Server Blight infected players. G to the G skis.
joined the game. 7 of 24. Player Rick the Cowboy has joined
Oh
the
my
game.
God.
8 of 24. Player 1 and only joined Team Blue. Database error unknown. Input. Player Firecat 962 joined Team Blue. Database error unknown.
Okay, only 3
Input.
people, Matt.
Player Rick the Cowboy
What?
joined Team Blue. Database error unknown. Input.
Is the infected... Okay, I guess there are infected blighted players. Are they putting in an input that the server logs cannot pick up on? That's why it's showing database error? Because these players are doing things that the server logs cannot process what it's doing? What does it mean to that? Huh?
Data error unknown package. Data error unknown package.
What
Memory
in the
load
world?
update 992.5 megabytes.
Oh my god, now it's big. Now it's bigger.
Yes.
Almost to 1 gigabyte, dude.
Unknown error.
12:17 a.m.
GG, dude.
Player Seraphim Dawn captured control point. Player Big Ron
Congratulations.
killed. Player Jiggle.
Chiggle dies again.
Get on tomorrow?
Not a big surprise.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Feel weird.
You're saying the same thing, by the way.
Error,
The
unknown
maybe.
input.
I'm
Like
saying the same
sleepy.
thing. Unknown input.
I'm not tired.
Feel
The
weird.
fuck?
Huh?
I keep forgetting to blink.
No, but GG, dude. GG. Yep. Server blight infected.
12:19 a.m.
RP to these people, man. RP
Player
to
Big
Chiggle,
Ron
because he's gonna die in
killed.
real life
Player
like he's been
Jiggle.
dying 1,000 times in this game, in this server.
Player Big Ron killed. Player Unplug. Player Big Ron killed. Player Revenant.
Big Ron's on a killing spree.
Player Big Ron killed. Player 1.
Killing
and
spree,
only.
Big Ron! Big Ron!
What are you doing?
Player Big Ron killed. Player Rick the Cowboy.
Probably infected
Come
player
on,
anyway.
bro.
Player Big Ron killed. Player Unplug.
It's fun.
Player Big Ron.
Yeah, Big Ron, the big boy, big dog Ron is killing everybody because he's a server blight infected player. He has infected everybody. He infected Unplug, and now look at Unplug is repeating the words because he's an infected player now. Ha
Killed. Player
ha! GG,
Firecat
dude. Oh, God.
962. Player Big Ron killed. Player Revenant. Memory load update 1109.7
Oh my
megabytes.
god, dude.
I've omitted a lot of this. It goes on for a couple
Count dumb,
minutes.
it's not 1 gigabyte. Well, maybe it technically is. Maybe over 1,000 MB is 1 gigabyte. Has to be.
12:23 a.m.
Probably not. I'm just so stupid, I guess.
Player Kiwi has joined the game. 9
Kiwi.
of 24. Player Big
Wow.
Ron killed. Player 1 and only.
Big dog Ron is
Dude.
killing people again.
Player Kiwi joined Team Blue. Database error unknown.
Kiwi
Input.
is an infected player because it says database error.
I don't feel good.
Player Sergeant York has joined the game.
More
10
infected
of
players are joining, dude.
24.
More infected
Player
players are
Big
joining.
Ron killed. Player Firecat 962.
Are you still there?
Player Sergeant York joined Team Blue. Database error unknown. Input. Player Big Ron killed. Player Revenant. Unknown error.
Hey!
Hey!
Player Godless has joined the game. 11 of 24.
Oh my goodness.
Player Big Ron killed. Player Rick the Cowboy.
Big Ron's
you
on a
listening?
spree, dude.
Player Godless joined Team Blue. Database error unknown. Input unknown
Unknown.
error.
Unknown! Unknown!
Henry C
Unknown!
has joined the game. 12 of 24.
Error.
Who even are these people?
Server blight infected players,
Henry C
dude.
joined Team Blue. Database error unknown. Input.
Who are these people?
What's happening?
Memory load update.
Somebody advertised a server so everybody's joining so that they can make the server popular.
8 megabytes.
Dude, so many
What
storage.
is
So many memories.
Player Big Ron killed. Player unplug.
Don't you want to keep playing?
Infected player,
There's
dude.
about 10 minutes without any updates here. I have no idea what happened in that time frame.
No more updates during that time?
12:34 a.m.
No more updates during that time? What is going on?
Stack
What's
overflow
happening?
error unable to plus query unknown error unknown error.
Unknown error.
Stack overflow error unable to plus query unknown error unknown error.
Unknown error. Unknown error.
Stack overflow error unable to plus query unknown error unknown error.
Fuck you.
Memory load.
He found one of the ServerBlight infected players.
Update.
He found him. He saw something suspicious and now he's just shouting at him.
12:36 a.m.
This is also a pretty unique way to show off like what the ServerBlight is doing is because the owner is looking at the server logs. This is all taken and the host's point of view.
24.
Server host. No wonder why this video is called host. Now the server's full, man. The server's full.
Varkolak joined Team Blue. Database error unknown.
GG, dude.
Input.
GG.
Can't play forever.
Unknown error unknown error unknown error.
Yeah, we have
I'm
school
scared.
tomorrow.
Data.
It's
error,
1 o'clock in the
unknown
morning, man.
Package data error
I need to
unknown
go sleep for
package.
school.
Memory load update 2,546.6 megabytes.
Oh
Unknown
my
error.
god.
No one's gonna win like this.
Unknown error.
You getting on tomorrow?
Unknown
Oh
error.
my
I'm scared.
god.
Stack overflow error unable to plus query unknown error unknown error.
Come on, bro.
Stack overflow error unable to plus query unknown error unknown error.
It's fun.
Stack overflow error unable to plus query
Make
unknown
it stop!
unknown error.
It's fun.
Stack overflow error unable to plus query unknown error unknown error.
It's fun.
It's a fun day
making a
here
lot
this
more of this.
really.
12:50 a.m.
Oh god.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Ban him for spamming.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
12:51 a.m.
How is Seraphim Dawn not get infected yet?
Fun. It's fun.
12:51 a.m.
How did he not get infected yet, by the
Data
way?
error unknown package. Data error unknown package.
God.
Data error unknown package. Data error unknown package. Unknown error.
What is this?
Unknown error unknown error unknown error.
What is the point of any of this?
Unknown error unknown error unknown error unknown error.
It hurts.
Unknown error unknown error unknown error.
It hurts.
Unknown error unknown error.
It hurts.
Unknown
Is
error.
he affected now because he's repeating this, and I'm hearing the same exact voice tone right here? So he's affected now?
It hurts. It
He's affected.
hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
He's affected, dude. Dude, this is so loud now. Gotta turn this down.
3:58 a.m.
3:58 now? Oh, man.
Database error.
Couple
unknown.
hours.
Input unknown error. Player Revenant killed. Player Seraphim Dawn unknown error.
Can't play forever.
Database
He's affected now,
error.
GG.
Unknown.
Nice.
Input unknown error. Unknown error.
Are you still there?
Player Varkolak killed. Player Seraphim Dawn unknown error. Unknown error.
Get on tomorrow?
Database error unknown. Input data error unknown. Package player Firecat 962 killed. Player Seraphim Dawn
One more game.
unknown error unknown error. Player Godless killed. Player Seraphim Dawn
I'm not tired.
data error unknown. Package data error unknown. Package data error unknown. Package unknown error. Player Unplug killed. Player Seraphim Dawn
Are you listening?
unknown error unknown error unknown error unknown error unknown error. Player
You're doing more
Seraphim
actions,
Dawn
that's why it's
killed.
doing
Player
unknown error.
Seraphim Dawn.
I want to keep playing.
Memory load update.
Why, he just kill himself?
96.9 megabytes.
Oh my god, is that bad? It's on 496.9 now.
And that's it.
That's it?
It's been repeating like that for the past 6 hours. I have no idea what happened or what to do about it. I tried kicking all players, but my commands just aren't working. I've
Then
restarted
delete the server itself if you can. Probably not.
server 3 times already, but they all just rejoin instantly. Same players and everything.
That's their server now.
Is this a thing that happens? Am I being DDoSed or something? Memory usage keeps going up too. It's past 8 gigabytes now.
Oh, your computer's about to explode.
If I can't find a solution, I'll pull the plug for now, but
Computer's about to explode.
I'm gonna look at it from the inside first. Someone just disconnected, and the server has a free slot. So I'm gonna try to do some client-side troubleshooting.
Oh, he's gonna join in, dude.
Maybe that'll clear things up. But sorry for the long post. I'll update when I figure it out.
That means he's gonna join and he's gonna get infected himself. Oh, God. Alright, this was actually pretty good, too. Pretty unique way to just explain what the server blight is doing is taken from the server host's point of view because of the server logs. That was pretty creative. I actually did enjoy that. Minus the spam of unknown error, unknown error, unknown error, unknown error, unknown error. What I'm seeing at this part of the video where Big Ron went on a full-on killing spree is that Big Ron is actually holding the blight off. Like, what I'm reading about is that, what I thought is that he's probably a server blight infected player just infecting everybody in the server, but what I'm also theorizing is that he's actually a survivor. He's just holding off the blight. But unfortunate things happen. But I don't see it saying player killed Big Ron. So maybe Big Ron was exactly a server blight infected player, and he's just infecting everybody in the server. Or he's just a survivor that is holding off the server blight, but unfortunately, tragedy happened and he got caught finally by server blight. Server blight ended his reign of terror. Ended the big dog Ron's reign of terror. Buddy moving like John Wick, just blasting everybody, just running around, avoiding getting touched by the server blight infected players, and he's just killing everybody. But he's like Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil, just destroying everything that he keeps seeing for his own survival. Since it didn't really say between the gaps where Ron went on a big killing spree, it didn't say anything like I said about a player killing Ron, so maybe Ron probably escaped. I have no clue. This is so weird. Yeah, Ron was on a killing spree because he's a survivor holding off the blight as long as he could. So maybe he did escape because, again, it didn't really say that he got killed by a player. Yeah, I got nothing too much to say about this, but RIP all the victims in there, like, good lord. And more victims started joining, which populated the server, and then the players that were already in the server prior to events to happen, yeah, recipes of them, that's horrible. I'm not sure if it's more horrible being the server host yourself and is looking at the server logs and just looking at all these texts. Goodness gravy, like something bad's happening, you think it's a bug, and then a free slot is open and you're gonna join it, so you're gonna get infected yourself, man. The host is gonna get infected. Can't even kick the players, and you can't even delete the server itself. Yeah, I got nothing too much to say about this. I don't see anything that deserves to get talked about. I'm looking at the comments too, and pretty much the comments is everybody talking about Big Ron's killing spree, so it's no longer useful because we figured that out and we figure out theories about that. If Big Ron, though, was a survivor and he actually escaped from this, I wonder if he'll appear in the official episodes of Server Blight. I wonder if Aaron or Bread Dolphin will encounter Big Ron so that Big Ron will probably join them and fight the Server Blight. Because God almighty, look at this! Big Ron on a killing spree, killing all of the Server Blight infected players, man, holding out on his own. Or maybe, again, he's actually infected and then he just unfortunately infected everybody. But what I'm also writing about too is that when a Server Blight infects a player, it doesn't show any message of them killing them. It doesn't show up in the logs. So maybe Big Ron, maybe he actually is a survivor and then he was just holding the blight off because the blight keeps responding and keeps going after him because he keeps on repeatedly killing Unplug, and Unplug was an infected player like already, like somewhere at the beginning of the video rack around here, dude. Unplug already got infected, so Big Ron kept repeatedly killing him. So yeah, maybe Big Ron was indeed, yeah, a survivor. And he either escaped or he unfortunately met his fate and he got infected. Again, what a creative way to make another documentary is just having the point of view of the server hosts, looking at the logs and seeing all these messages of the actions of what the Server Blight's doing and all the players in there. That's officially all of the A SERVERBLIGHT Story episodes. And I actually did enjoy watching them. pretty nice, pretty interesting to hear the people's point of view prior or right after those episodes. For example, Consumption came out after Conviction. So yeah, it was pretty good, man. Pretty good to hear their point of view. Like Xavier, because Xavier was a narrator of Consumption, and then he is the antagonist of the episode Conviction. Shout out to 2 Idiot Germans once again for creating the ServerBlight series. I'll leave their YouTube channel link down below in the description box below, so make sure you check them out. Please do it. Support their works. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that has to be it for me, man. I hope y'all did enjoy this reaction video, man, and I will catch y'all later in the next one, alright? Later, see ya!